apart, the earthquakes and furious wrath. Lightning spawns relentless fires, the devil's rage at last ignites. Churches crumble into ruins, burying the curse, wretched fools. Torrents of water drown their cries, feeling the pathetic scene and demise. Despair and dread, a death's cold grip, bleed from Christian faces, pale and sick. Wails and screams of tortured plea from pious scum doomed eternally. Begging down Lord for salvation's grace, seeking forgiveness for the simple ways. Prayers clash with reality scorn, lost unheard in the void forlorn.
Churches crumble into ruins, burying the curse, wretched fools. Torrents of water drown to collapse. Mankind perishes in this dire hour, powerless in the dark's vast power. The final cry fades, buried deep. Dead lies every fool in sleep. My spirit now is wholly free, seeking realms reborn to be. A world of karma, parasites, lies. No filth, no fools beneath the skies. Shrouded in smoke, the world's demise. Humanity quakes in dread's cruel grasp. Hell's lightning strikes, no one to clasp. Mankind perishes in this dire hour, powerless in the dark's vast power. The final cry fades buried deep. Dead lies every fool in sleep. My spirit now is wholly free, seeking realms reborn to be. A world of scarred by parasites' lies. No filth, no fools beneath the skies. see is the wretched disguise, hiding the ugliness that cannot surmise. Overthrows, piercing like birds bite. They rise in torment from the ceiling. Bite. Hypocrisy is the wretched disguise, hiding the ugliness that cannot surmise. Overthrows, piercing like birds bite. They rise in torment from the ceiling. Bite. Orthodox idiots, a heap of worthless rot, drowned in ignorance, no spark of thought. Cowardly wretches chasing a hopeless gleam, too blind to see the sickness in their dream. Blind sheep calling themselves Christian scum, chasing paradise to the lies they succumb. Undeceased, following a hollow creed, marching against themselves to death's bitter game. free. Blind eyes chase a hollow truth. Mind shroud and lies no roof. Aimless hurt, you crawl in shame. Change your grief, you bear the blame. Your shepherd's dust, 2,000 years, yet still you kneel, devoured by fears. No voice to scream, no will to break. Trapped in folds where souls forsake. Morality's cage, a running lie, far from the void where spirits die. Your goodness cloaks a coward's face. Weakness festers in your disgrace. Morality's cage, a running lie, far from the void where spirits die. Your goodness cloaks a coward's face. Weakness festers in your disgrace. Fire roars within my veins. Scorn and hatred, no refrains. I stalk the graves of living dead. Sheep of kindness, fools misled. You squander breath on empty creeds. Flee from life to serve your needs. Vile scum, you shun the flame. Loathsome pawns in a tyrant's game. Curse your God, a wretched fraud. Curse your flock, forever flawed. Slaves eternal, bound in chains. Respect you'll never claim again. Torn the veil, expose the fake. No redeemer, your souls I take. Your teacher's myth, I spat upon. Yet still you cling, your minds are gone. I'll watch your empire crack and fall. Believers fade, no one to call. Your cries will choke, frail and weak. Powerless God, no words to speak. Your herd marauders, your dogma's done. Oblivion claims what you've begun. From ash it rose to ash it fades. Your legacy in darkness degrades. My demonic laugh will seal your doom. Love's carcass burns, it suffers bloom. Churches blaze their endless stream. Priest mine in Thomas' final dream.
drains the wilting goodness dry. Light perishes in endless bleak voids cry. God's laws trampled, wither in decay. All smiles freeze in terror's icy sway.
Religion has defiled nature's sacred might, and she'll strip it of its primal light. Blind sheep forever writhe in pain. One by one they'll fall, their souls in vain. Hypocrite church powers, love they've defiled. Evil returns to its throne, grim and wild. Lies collapse in the wake of the frozen blight. Truth emerges from the blackened night. Hellfire sprawls through the nocturnal gloom, etching the devil's sigil in mystic doom. Ominous clouds swarm the full moon's glare. Death lurks unseen, its presence everywhere. Flames of the past blaze fierce once more. Dark energies burn from the inner core. Malice screams from the depths of the soul. Darkness prevails, hatred takes control. Churches and synagogue crumble to dust. Godly servants die trembling in disgust. Ancient evil rises from eternity's vault, sucking dry the moral light they exalt. The moon ignites the cosmic dark's embrace. A chilling breath from nothingness face. Truth, crude in a blackened veil of dread, tramples politics in blood-soaked red. Humanity's throne. Eternity's throne. Screaming with venomous hatred's might, repulsed by the Christian plague's blight. With horrifying shrieks I tear the silence apart, raging demons rampage in the darkness heart. Pathetic fools, slaves to false decrees, begging for mercy on their bended knees, chaining the shackles of their God's moral lie, sinking in delusions, their lives doomed to die. Hypocrisy is the wretched disguise, hiding the ugliness they dare not surmise. But when truth's piercing light burns bright, they ride in torment from its searing fight. For their city is a heap of worthless rot, drowned in ignorance, no spark of thought. Cowardly wretches chasing hopeless gleam, too blind to see the sickness in their dream. Blind sheep calling themselves Christian scum, chasing paradise to their lies they succumb. A diseased herd following the hollow creed, marching against themselves to death's bitter deed. Grant me inhuman wisdom, O Satan my Lord, let my words be wounds, a merciless sword, ruler of malice and wrath's endless flame. Their foolishness will not remain. Endow me with your black unholy might, to slash through believers with a blade of spite. Jesus' sacred servants and his blessed fools, I'll cut through their faith with my blasphemous tools. Their cruelty is raw, a venom divine, stronger than angels, their halos malign. As night cloaks the forest, in shadow and dread, let every foe twist in agony, their spirits bled. Fire to crush these wretched Christian swine, to watch them die in torment, the strength decline. Oh Satan, hear my grim demonic plea, far from me, the vial of hypocrisy. Forever armed for the dark war's decree, I'll say without mercy, my gaze fierce and free.
voices conspire. The heart slows, its final beat near. The body succumbs, consumed by fear. The serpent never bows, never slaves. Its wisdom rules our mortal graves. The victim won't linger, won't survive. Thus perishes every coward alive.
Deeply concentrated in my infinite inhuman hatred. My mind is bred in devastation, mercy, phoenix, extermination. Entering a sinister heavy fog, where angelic corpses rot. Raven screams in the mystic darkness, naked branches, deadly emptiness. Clouds blind in the gloomy skies, hiding the sunshine which dies. Lightning flames and violence. Religious fools